Whatever reason, I have Madonna Get Into the Groove in my head, and I'm just like, fantasy here with me. All right, we got an Amazon Prime unboxing. It's got some clothes in it, so for my clothes people, stay tuned. And for just my housewares and all other jazz, you stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Like I said, this is an Amazon haul. One of the pieces I have on for you, which will be in a larger frame coming up in the video, is from Amazon. This dress, I got it during the Amazon Flash Deal of the Day. It does kind of come down more so like this. So it does have a much, you know, wider shoulder, collar exposing kind of thing, you know. Va-va-va-voom thing going on. I just have it a bit pulled up because of the bra. But as you can see, you can have like a wider crew neck, almost, you know, wide boat neck type of sloop going on here. And it is a high-low. Again, you'll see a much full length display of the dress coming up in the video. I'm going to go ahead and start going over some of the housewares things, get that out of the way, and then somewhere between the middle or end of the video will be the clothing pieces that I purchased. I needed a tea filter. Excuse me. We go through this every time. This was $4.99. I'll link it in the description box below. It did come with the spoon. Is it a David's teaspoon or old Tivana teaspoon quality? No, but it does what it needs to do, and I don't see it breaking or, you know, separating or something anytime soon. It's just lighter and a little less material was used, and there's no special emblem or stamps on it, but it does what it needs to do. It does come with the cover, so you do get all three pieces: the spoon, the filter, the top, the lid. Because if you want the tea leaves to expand but the flavor be infused and not evaporate or escape, then you would want to cover your mug or your cup while it's steeping. But it also doubles as when you pull the filter out and you press, you know, the excess out into, you know, the excess water off your leaves or into the cup. You can set it down and it becomes your little coaster or dish or tea filter holder. I was at Pier 1, random, and I picked up these, and you'll see why in a future video. But pretty much they're markers, and they're to go on a particular type of surface. Hello. Please say I'm not getting hiccups. I got this. So if you watched my Cook With Me, how I meal prep video, and I'll put that in the card above if you want to go check it out, and it'll be in the description box below as well. I was saying, you guys, I really need to do the Amazon video because there's some pieces in the order that I could have really used, i.e. this guy. So it expands out to the length of your sink, and it has like these little, you know, handles. Yeah, handles. But it also doubles as a way to kind of allow it to sit down and not move around. And I thought this was great because handling a hot pot with sauces or water or whatever, you want to be able to use both of your hands as much as possible for just safety and ergonomic reasons. I like that it is collapsible, so storing this would be easier for you and take up less space in your cabinets. I like that the holes on it, it's not too big, so your spaghettis shouldn't slip through. But if you have things like, I clean my vegetables and fruits, I did mention that, and I showed you what I use in that same, check out the Cook With Me video, they won't leave. so to speak. I've had some colanders where the holes were just too big and things were, you know, smaller grains when you want to clean certain rices or things would get away from you, and I have to use a sifter from there. So that's an item. Another thing I purchased from Amazon, and pretty much everything I want to say was a deal of the day. So when I link it for you, it will 9 times out of 10 be the exact same item, but the price that I paid won't be the price reflected because I did get it during their flash sale. I so desperately needed a knife sharpener, and so that's what this is. It has a nice smooth bottom, so it shouldn't move around on your countertops. It should be, nor scratch it. So as you're, you know, going in like a lumberjack, it shouldn't be, it's not gripping, but it has a nice coating on it where it shouldn't move around too aggressively, and it shouldn't damage your countertop. So I purchased that as well, and it looks like it came with some information and directions on how to use. I swear, I'm taking you guys with me somewhere, and one of the things I intend on buying is something so when I'm unboxing, I have a designated place. My dress came in this little baggie, so it was folded really nicely, and it was shipped in a bag like so. So, Merry Christmas. Here's another one of the clothing items, or another one, because this is one, and here's another. And so, as you can see for yourself, when it ships like this. It says it's made in China for those who needs to know that. And I picked a size extra large, so I would say I'm almost a 14-16 right now versus a 12-14. So I took that in an account, and I went with an extra large to be on the safe side, so you can see it's, you know, how it fits. So I showed you guys this in my subscription box versus independent try on, and this was a top that I got because I was trying to find something comparable to one that was sent in my Natalie Attire. So though this isn't floral, it still has the tie front like that one had in the video. Go card above, description box below, and check that video out. And it did have the ruffled little sleeves. So the sleeves are not as long because the Natalie Attire drop down a bit further on my arm, and this one's a little bit shorter, but that's okay. I thought this would make a nice casual top, you know, a shop with me top, and just, yeah, easy breezy. $7 and some change, I think it was. I picked up some wireless headphones. They were like $21.99. Whew. They only have a 4-hour talk time and a 4-hour music play time, but my apologies. My body don't like to cooperate for the videos. They're tailored to go on either your left or your right ear. They have a nice little case. I'm fixing to go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, so here they are. And they come in a little travel box that also does as its charging box. I like them. I hear just fine. And I rarely need to listen to anything for the 4 full hours. However, $21.99. They charge up fine. They don't take forever in a day. This is all of the doodah that it does. It works with iOS, Android, and Windows. So I've paired it with my laptop. It worked. Paired it with my cell phone. Worked. I bought them more so for travel. I think my daughter has AirPods. I don't want to give $200 for that. That's just me. However, I do see a pair of Jabra earbuds, and they're like $169. And I'm thinking, I'm getting ready to start traveling. I'm getting ready. I'm at that place now in my life where I'm getting ready to cruise and get on an airplane. Why would you take your $180 unless you got your homeowner's insurance and they're covered under that, and you can take the L, we call it the L. You can take the loss. Otherwise, why not take something like this? If they're tiny, they're very, you could lose them. You forget them in a hotel room. You jump off the plane and then we're in the seat or something. You can take the pinch of $21.99 far better than you can them $200+ dollars. Let's just roll. That's how I think. We gonna move it along. I stay preaching. Mother roll, just do tell. These are some New Zealand, Nepal, New Zealand wool. And I want this because I want to use my Bombay and Cedar essential oils to on these, and these become my new fabric softeners. I just want to take that approach with my laundry care needs, and these were on sale. Now I'm going to give you quick directions on it. It says use 3 to 4 balls for your small loads, and for your medium and larger loads you would use all 6 or 5. So you do use a good bit of them, but they're supposed to last. I'm not seeing it, but when I was reading it off of Amazon, these little dudes supposed to carry on for quite a long time. A lot of usage, you guys. And I was impressed with that. I'm sorry it's not saying it on the package, and I don't remember offhand. But them beating up against it is going to make your clothes soft, and it's just a much more ethical, economic, environmentally friendly way of drying your clothes. Allergy, because I have a son that I can't use certain detergents when I'm washing his clothes. The next item came in a bag. It's a clothing piece as well. And I clipped a picture of it in that subscription box versus in-store purchases. And I wanted to, I'm sorry it didn't arrive in time when the video needed to be up, but I wanted to also show you guys that you can find things online as well. This has pockets. It's got a little pull here, and you can tie it. It is faux. It appears to be faux, and that's okay. You have a little button closure in the back, and I like it. I've tried this on and it fits just nice. So yeah, man, when I'm not watching all my favorite people, shout out to Kitty, shout out to Nikki, you got Christy of Georgia Shine Favor, and Miss Kelly, and Miss Barbara, and one more, oh goodness, Lori, Terry, and my Kayla. God dang it, Kayla. I got a couple others, but when I'm not watching them, who consumes a good portion of my day, because man, their video output is insane. I'm watching my other set of favorites, which is certain beauty influencers, my Jessicas and Tati and stuff like that. And I saw where, can't think of her name, little sweet girl who I got the sisters and they sing, but she don't talk about that a lot on her channel. But they got a lot of Apple on the Apple Store album. Anyway, she did a comparison. Jen is another one, and this is to compare to that $65 eyeshadow palette from Huda Booty. Huda Booty, boy, I'm so country, be coming out at different times. And I'm gonna let you see it like this. See, pretty. And I've already swatched one of them. This Castle. If I do like this, you can see it better. Guys, the pigment's there. They wasn't just saying it. I got an alter ego one coming that is based off of the Natasha Denona. $130 for eyeshadows. Come on now. Come on now. And this is on my African American skin. You see it? One swatch. I did just like that. Look at that, y'all. Shut your mouth. Ask me how much was it. So Aisha, how much did you pay for that compared to $65? $9.99. Some of this stuff, I swear, I believe is made out of the same warehouse. It's just they want to market to the elite. I got this mark person, you know, that's all about the I spent $912 on something you can't put in a casket with you. And then it's a market for the ones who's trying to watch their pennies. And I'm not ashamed of that. $9.99 versus $65. I'm gonna wipe the rest of this hoo-ha off. And it was a variety. You had mattes, you had shimmers, you had glitter pressed. Look at that. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Trying to get a little bit of residue off. Because I got traveling in my mind. And it's going to happen. I speak that into the universe. I bought myself a makeup traveling case. It has interchangeable dividers. And so you can customize your inside. And I'm just doing something really quickly so you can see. If you want to see a video just on this, I can do it. Comment below. But I just moved the two bottoms just so that you could see how easy it was to adjust it. You have here for your makeup brushes, and this is cinched all the way down, so your ends won't be clanking up against each other. So what you put in that section will stay in that section. You also, and then you have the flap here to keep dust and what have you off of it. Come on now. Then you have a zippered pocket. You see how far my hand is going in there? So you got a decent amount. Where's that palette? Amount to put. Let me show you. See? And that's with the eyeshadow palette in its case. So I thought this was ingenious. I can make this fit my Milani blushes. I can make it fit my highlighters and etc. based on what I feel like I want to take with me on that trip. This is a hard construction all the way around, so be sure you read, because some of them aren't, and I'm fixing to show you an example. Some of them aren't hard, some of them are soft, and I wanted one that was structured. I got another one that's coming, different color, and here's another one. I ordered again from this company. It's called Nice Brands, Amazon as well. Now it's got that train case feel a little bit more. So your handle is up here on the top where the closure is, versus the handle being on the side of the body of the bag like this other one. Both of them are constructed very well. But see, this one's soft. And the interchangeable compartments is Velcro on this one. So like I said, if you want like an overhead shot of this and I can go above and over, I'll do that. You guys got to leave me some comments, because you know your girl time be pressed. But I bought this one for my skincare. So Q-tips, cotton balls, face pads, cleansers, my fro. I'm so silly. You know, stuff like that. Tweezers, things of that nature. Pretty much my AM and PM skincare regimen is going in there. And maybe the primers. And I like that it's soft, and I like the touch and the feel and the leather of it. But they do make bigger ones, and they do make them with the inserts like this other one. So I did order another one from this company, and you'll see it in a future Amazon Prime video. I'm sorry, I'm trying, guys. Let's see here. Look at this. Well, this is the outside. It's soft. It's got a nice kind of terry cloth cottony feel. You do get a little handle on this guy, so if you need to hook it on the bathroom door or wherever in your cruise ship, or some people take the train. My grandma would take the train, and she would always get those lodge when they go up north. I would take the train. I just be in the sleep, so I didn't get the little private little rooms that you can get. Well, anyways, wherever you may be on your excursions, you do have a little handle, not just for carrying, but you can also allow it to be placed or hooked somewhere. And then in the inside, this is how it looks. So you have your section for your necklaces, and then you got the clasp there. You have little pockets here. I would say if your necklace is so long, you could let it drop down in there just so it's not swaying and could get it tangled up with your other necklaces. Then you got this section here for God knows what, but whatever floats your boat. Then you have a little zipper pocket here. I love the feel of this. Just makes me think of, I want a newborn baby. But you know what I'm saying? It's just got that cuddly, oh, little baby feel to it. And let's see, the next thing is your rings. So you put your rings on here. My daughter was like, what? So she started taking her rings off and putting her rings on here. And then once you put your rings on, you snap it into place to keep stuff from moving around. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to snap it into place. You believe me? But yeah, so that's it, snapped into place. So you got 3 of these for your rings and yet another pocket. Ample storage. This was the selling. The rings, the necklace, and this. I was like, yes, honey, because I do have a lot of studs. And this is for your earrings, your hoops, your studs, and what have you. And then look, guys, yet another little band for storage. So these two can work together, I would say, or it can work independently. You can store something this way and let it overlap over the rings and then use the pocket for something else. Or you can have something that long that it goes like so. And then you have a zipper pouch for, I don't know, bangles or whatever your needs might be. So like I said, I am building my travel essentials so that way when I book my trip, or I say, hey, favor you and your husband, because I want to say the travel agents, those are things I won't have to fuss or worry about. And I'm probably like, dear Lord, child, now what the? This is for my meal prep. It's 5 of them. It comes with your little plastic utensils, eating utensils. So a knife and a fork. I personally would have preferred a spoon and a fork, or all 3. Because I'm not going to use the knife that much, to be honest. But look, it's got an independent top up top, so it's separated from your food. So you lift this up, and then you, hey, it's a little fight here. Hold on. All right, I got my little Sharpener fork. It's a little, but it's reusable. And the point is that we don't keep buying the plastic stuff and filling up the landfills, being ignorant, not doing God's planet right. And then it's the 3 compartments. I like that the grooves, the sections, are sectioned off, but it matches. So when you close this down, oh, I'm all over the place, but yeah, when you close it down, let's say you have something over here and it's got a juice or a broth or a sauce, it will not travel over to your other side. So let's say this is a dry good, like a quinoa or rice. Over here is a vegetable that you steamed, but you left the broth out. And then you did some type of fish and it has some sauce. You don't have to worry about if, you're walking, that something's splashing over to other compartments and you might not want them intercrossed. Some people really eat one section at a time. They don't take the meat and lay it on top of the base, what I would consider a base, a noodle or a rice or a quinoa or whatever, and then put the side of the, some people really would eat that grain first, that ligament second, that protein third. So it's good to know. I think that might be all, y'all. Tea, I need it. So I'm going to take some pictures of me in the clothes, get those in this video, and then we can peace out. You know what I mean? If you heard me reference the video, definitely check for that little icon above, because I'll pin that video there for you to check it out if you'd like. And I've done enough talking. Bye, y'all. Catch up with you later.